Mr. Bachchan may be playing a ghost in his next film, but ironically, he seems even more full of life, I think, lately, especially over the last 1 week. I have to say, Mr. Bachchan, I've actually been following you around everywhere because there's been quite a few events. I think with Mr. Rajnikant last Sunday, we saw you walk the ramp at a very glittering fashion show midweek. Yes. And honestly, at the fashion show was when I noticed it, and I think a couple of other people noticed it. They were like, what elixir of youth is Mr. Bachchan drinking from? Because honestly, that day on stage, you looked pretty spectacular, I have to say. And there was, you know, this...
Thank you, ma'am. This is the end of the interview. I'd like to go home and take a shower.
Now it's all the flattery has led me nowhere, unfortunately. They say that flattery gets you everywhere, Mr. Bachchan. It's not working on you, sadly.
Yeah, because I'm not deserving of it. But thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you.
But you didn't you get that reaction from a lot of people that day who said that because there was a
quickly
whole
walked
new
the ramp,
look, right?
Played a bit of a prank that was initiated by Akshay and Ranbir, and then left as soon as I could.
Okay.
But no, it's the cause that was more important, and I think what Shabana and Ms. Trust is doing and the society is doing was very worthwhile. It is very worthwhile, and very today we talk about women empowerment, and when everyone is concerned about it, it makes an impression.
Absolutely. And obviously, the fact that you were talking about a prank on the ramp and things like that, what we also noticed is that you seem to have lightened up a bit. Obviously we know you as Mr. Bachchan, the man with the baritone, the man who everyone looks up to so much, but you seem to have started taking yourself perhaps a little less seriously also, and perhaps
I've been like this all along.
But there seems to be
just
more of a spring in your
I haven't
step
had
at
the good
moment.
fortune to be in your company. And
no,
therefore,
you have
perhaps
actually, but maybe
you haven't noticed it. But
yeah,
I'm like this.
Okay. So it's not being around all this fresh young blood at the moment that's also helping, whether it's
no,
like
it always
Honey
helps,
Singh
yes,
or
if you
Kapil
have,
Sharma or whoever it is.
Sure. They build the mood, they build your temperament, and then you just go along with it.
And also children nowadays, I think, as you probably realize because you've got grandkids, they're not the same kind of children that children were really 5 years ago even. You can't talk down to them because they know exactly what's happening. So how do you feel that this film really fits in with that as well?
To start with, they certainly have a mind of their own, and they have a very positive mind about themselves. They're very confident, they're very self-assured. They're more knowledgeable in many departments, When I have a problem with my computer, I talk to my grandchildren to sort it out. Aradhya is hardly just 2 in a couple of months, and she has her own iPad and she works her own iPad.
Really?
Yeah. And
she's a prodigy, clearly.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think it's this generation of children. All of them I see keep doing that. I think it bodes well when you find the younger generation conversant with everything that's happening. And then you just hope that if you can put something nice, formative in their brains at this age, they may carry it through.
Absolutely. You're planting the seeds really of what will be responsible.
Well, it's not deliberate,
but
if it goes in fine, I think it can only be helpful.